Tokyo is always moving, fast, vertical, and full of purpose. But sometimes, if you follow the quiet streets and fading light, you'll discover places where time begins to slow. This is Tokyo, seen through the lens, honest, quiet, and, at times, unexpectedly beautiful. On a bright, clear day, he stepped away from the canyon of glass near Tokyo Station, and the city suddenly opened before him. Beyond the business towers, a vast space unfolded. It marked the beginning of the path toward the Imperial Palace. Across the still water stood a stone wall, weathered and solemn. An old arching bridge linked the two banks, its worn frame whispering silent stories. At the water's edge, grasses and blossoms softened the scene. Unlike the dense rhythm of skyscrapers behind him, this space felt open, as if the city itself had taken a long, quiet breath. Sunlight poured across the stone wall, revealing its rough texture, a surface sculpted by time. He crossed the bridge, but the entrance to the palace grounds lay farther ahead. A wide road unfolded, leading into a broad, nearly empty plaza. Only lines of green traffic cones and a lone tour bus disturbed the stillness. Off to the side, a structure emerged, part fortress, part echo. The water shimmered in the sunlight, fragments of light dancing like echoes of the past. After a security check, he stepped into the palace grounds. A new silence surrounded him, broad, manicured, and patient. Tourists moved slowly, deliberately, as if afraid to disturb the past. Ahead, a traditional Japanese estate stretched far into the distance, long and low, its form dissolving into shadow. Towering stone walls formed a gateway. He passed between them, and the path carried him onward. Farther in, the space opened into something resembling a park. A wide lawn unfolded, calm and unhurried. From a thicket near the wall, a single cluster of pink blossoms bloomed among the green bushes, their color amplified by the light drawing his eye. One stone wall had been shaped into an overlook. He climbed it and saw a vast grassy plaza below, with the buildings of Tokyo rising beyond. A contrast of stillness and momentum, a boundary between eras. In the gaps between stones, tiny flowers had taken root. life pushing quietly through the seams of history. Beneath a great tree, people rested in the shade, their voices hushed, their bodies still. Soon, his vision was filled by the massive stone wall itself, its sunlit face and shadowed edge in stark contrast. Its weight was more than physical. It carried the gravity of history. As he approached the exit gate, he noticed the frame it created, a perfect square, like the viewfinder of a camera. A quiet, deliberate composition. On a side street, a white three-wheeled scooter rested against the curb, its tilted frame a chalkboard, behind it the faint grid of a crosswalk, everything aligned effortlessly, drawing his eye. Nearby, a white tarp fluttered in the breeze, held fast by strands of blue rope. Across the expressway, a billboard caught the light. The rest of the street remained in shadow, but the sign glowed, pulling him in with its quiet insistence. Beneath the overpass, a river flowed. The sun hung low now. Though the space lay in shade, reflected light still reached its edges, gently revealing what might otherwise have gone unseen. The construction site ahead was bordered by clean white panels. In one section, the panels gave way to sheeting, wrinkled and soft. Sunlight fell unevenly across its surface, revealing textures the flat walls could never hold. The street ahead was flooded with backlight. It was too bright to see clearly, but even before he could think, he raised his camera. Nearby, piles of construction material were wrapped, first in white sheeting, then again in green mesh. There was something spatial, almost sculptural, in the layers. The geometry of the space felt inherently photographic. This narrow street was shaded, but farther down, another street blazed with afternoon sun. He moved toward the light. At the main road, cars streamed past. Turning his head, he caught a glimpse of sky, framed between buildings, glowing white. The sun was sinking. Its light had turned golden, casting long, warm shadows. Dappled sunlight danced across a wall, its patterns shifting gently with the breeze. Even the shadows felt golden now, touched by the tenderness of a Tokyo afternoon. In the shifting light of the city, he found more than just photographs. He found stillness in motion, echoes in silence, and beauty in the ordinary. This was one afternoon in Tokyo, and for a photographer, that is enough. If this quiet walk spoke to you, consider subscribing. There are more streets to follow, more light to chase.